I'm never going to hire someone that paints houses. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. Martin Scorsese's latest film is brought to you by Netflix. That is such a weird thing to say. Anyway, this partnership with Netflix has allowed him to make The Irishman at an astonishing 3-hour and 29-minute runtime. Yes, that is a very scary runtime, but trust me, it does not feel anything like it at all. If anything, it feels like a brisk 2 hours. There was no wasted time, as every scene is important to either a character or the plot itself. It is so well directed and edited, for the most part. Actually, let me say the biggest flaws with this film. It actually has to do with some of the editing and directing. There's some extremely serious scenes in this film, and some of the actors just look straight into the camera as if they're Jim from The Office. There's even some parts in which it would be like this. Now that seems like a mess up, right? Well, that's how some of the most important scenes were in this film. It's honestly just frustrating knowing how masterful Scorsese is as a filmmaker. Honestly, it took me out of the film way too many times. Now that my rant is over, let me gush over this wonderful tale of mortality and morality. Mob morality, yeah. Scorsese knows how to craft a film around such a big theme like mortality. Shoot, by the end of this film, he made me think about my life, and he made me recollect all these memories that I've had. And I'm nowhere near the age of these characters. What really sold this film were the performances from Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Joe Pesci. Oscar nominations are coming for this trio hard. De Niro's performance runs the gauntlet of a pretty stoic man, Frank. His character isn't really able to talk about his feelings as well as he wants to. In fact, his body language is what really tells you the whole story, especially in a couple of certain scenes in which Frank is sad, and De Niro's performance, without saying a single word, is so stellar and emotionally impactful. Al Pacino as Jimmy Hoffa really is able to show how masculinity and the concept of invincibility really impacts a man and what he thinks of the world around him. He really knocks it out of the park, and it's so good to see him back in a film like this, especially after his good performance in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as Marvin Schwartz. And now for the person that was most excited to see back in the limelight, Joe Pesci. He is back, ladies and gentlemen. And just his 5th performance this century. Pesci portrays Russell to perfection. It doesn't seem like much is going on, but he really embodies the character and makes me forget he's even an actor. I'm honestly really happy with the overall casting, as this is what really makes the film work. This film sucks you in instantly, as it's an emotional and wild journey through Frank's days in the mob. I just wish they were able to fix those few editing mistakes that really took me out of the film. This honestly could have been my favorite film of the year. I give The Irishman an 8.9 out of 10. I so wanted to give this a 9.5 out of 10, but editing matters. But anyway, if you've seen The Irishman on Netflix or plan to, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, please like, subscribe, and share. Also, please check out my short film that I worked on with some wonderful people. It should be right here. Right, you later.